I'm Shattered State. Today I want to talk about SOPA and Total Biscuit. It's come to my attention that Total Biscuit is not a YouTube partner. Well, that means if SOPA passes, he's not affected by it. And I'll tell you why. Well, he works for a company called Game Station. And Game Station is a division of Game Group. And here's the kicker. Okay, Game Group is a big, proud supporter of SOPA. So for Total Biscuit to say, GoDaddy supports SOPA and all this other stuff supports SOPA. Well, dude, you support SOPA. Your company, the company that you work for and pays you, your money supports SOPA. Big time. So let's just look at that there, people. This is who you listening to, Total Biscuit. He works for people that basically support SOPA. Alright, so there you have it. And for him to make a direct response to Mike Mozart's video about be a hero, stop SOPA now, and this is what you could do. Well, exactly. This is what you can do, and you could be a hero. You collect this evidence. You send it to both your senators. You send it to your representative. You sign the petitions. That's fine. You wrote your senators. That's fine. But write them again. Write your representative again. Send this information out. Send them Mike Mozart's site. Show them the links. And you'll see. And type them a letter that says, hey, this is a site that shows all these links to these companies that are basically writing this bill, funding this bill, supporting this bill, and yet they helped fuel the fire for piracy, like giving people CASA through their sites, like CNET and all that. Well, there you go. We have the evidence, and that's how we took down the cigarette companies too, by collecting evidence, bringing them to court. That finger pointing and that you gotcha moment and all that stuff, Total Biscuit, yeah, that's what works in the real world. I don't know what world you're living on, so if you said that this bill passes, you're going to go to another planet, well, dude, go right ahead, go to another planet. Because, well, you know what? You're probably on a different world because you're not in our reality. You're not on our planet because on our planet, that kind of stuff defeats big corporations from doing this evil scumbag shit. So go right ahead, find your spaceship and go. But we all know that's not true. We all know that you ain't going nowhere. You're going to be on here after SOPA passes, just like the hypocrite you are. I mean, you're telling me and everybody that these corporations breathe hypocrisy. It's the essence that, drives them. Well, I'm sorry. Not today. And we're going to do our best to fight it. Just how they're sending their propaganda minister, Total Biscuit, to steer us away from what works and telling us what should work, which never worked ever in anybody's frame of whatever. I don't even know where you would think that it wouldn't work. And what kind of evidence supports your claim that it doesn't work? Because the cigarette companies don't do what they do with Joe Camel, and we have the truth ads to show them right back at what they did with kids back in the 1950s. Oh, smoke cigarettes like your hero and get them addicted at 8 and 9. And meanwhile, well, 100 years later, guess what we're doing? We're giving them truth.com ads with people with losing fingers and speaking through a microphone out of their throat. Lung cancer and all this other stuff. Yeah, we want to show people what you didn't tell them for over 100 years. And how did we get to that point? By showing evidence in a courtroom. So, Total Biscuit, you don't know what world you're living in. You don't know what works. And also, if you insult everybody who doesn't watch your video, and the people that you did watch your video, because I saw your Twitter, and you even insulted the people that did watch your video. You called them idiots. You explained to 1.7 million idiots This is what he thinks of us. Okay, he thinks that people on YouTube who watch his stuff are idiots. We're morons, and anybody who responds back on Mike Mozart is an idiot, right? He's crazy, right? And you can't have it on your channel. The reason why he can't have that on his channel or on his videos is because he works for these companies and it looks bad, and they order him to block people who talk about Mike Mozart. Order. I got blocked. How many other people who sent him a message about it got blocked? I just wrote a comment on his channel and talked to other people about it. But other than that, that's all I did. The people that he said sent them messages, well, they probably got blocked too. So talk about censorship. What else? What else is there to say about Totalbiscuit other than what's already happened? And he'll keep on pumping out videos about how Mike Mozart is bad, or probably move on from the subject. But you should really take in what he's saying and realize it's not based in reality. It's just their agenda being pushed on you. Like, oh, don't worry about it. Don't do anything. Don't. You know, it's stupid. It's stupid. And for him to do that is just evil. So, you can listen to my video and say, well, I don't know what I'm talking about. But trust me, I do know what I'm talking about. And you can look up everything that I talked about today. Totalbiscuit's Twitter. He'll probably remove that comment that he wrote. But I took some pictures of it, put it in this video, so you probably saw it already. And the cigarette companies, really, look at that story. Look how that happened, and look how the cigarette companies got brought down by collecting evidence and shoving it in their face. And for all the people that listen to Totalbiscuit's video, really, watch this one, take it all in, and write your senators, write your representative. If you're outside of the United States, write your local official who makes your laws and has input into your laws. Because we can't let this happen. This is it, folks. We're done after this. If this happens, I'm removing my YouTube channel because I'm not a big, sponsored YouTube channel by Game Group or something like that. I gotta go, or else I get sued. And that goes for the rest of you. You get sued too after this passes. And guess where fucking Totalbiscuit's gonna be? He's gonna be right on YouTube. Why? Because he's not one of us. He's not representing the YouTube vlogger. He's a different entity, let's just say, from YouTube. He doesn't make his money from YouTube. He's not affected by anything that happens on YouTube because he's already working for the corporations. He can get the proper contracts and agreements. But everybody else out there who wants to say their opinion on video games, movies, music, or whatnot, or have a wedding and have your first dance or the dance with your father or whatnot on YouTube to show your friends and family, well, they'll get rid of that. They don't care. They don't care about that shit. They don't care about you. They don't care what you have to say. It's not about that anymore. After this bill passes, and if you listen to what Totalbiscuit says, well, then there you go. It's all over. Do something now. Take that evidence that Mike Mozart collected, that he spent a lot of good hard work on, and get it out there. It's our only hope. In any case, I'm Shattered State. Thank you for listening, and have a good week.